So tonight, Huddle, Soul Tribe Huddle, it's the 20th of March, 2019. And tonight I thought we could talk about how to fit your DMO into your busy schedule when you don't have a lot of time. Rocket Diva, I love it. I love it, Kieran. We've got a Rocket Diva and the Baroness in the house. I love it, girls. It's great. Yeah, so I know that most of you have really busy schedules, well, except for myself and Maxine, who, you know, like swanning it at home. We shouldn't say swanning it, but
more like working your asses off.
Yeah, for a lot of people, like working full time.
I don't know for another job at the moment.
Yeah, I know it does feel like I'm doing a full-time job at the moment, but that's because I choose to. But actually, you don't have to feel like you're doing a full-time job with this. If you already have a full-time job and you want to be able to fit it in to your life, you can actually do that. And that just means being efficient and making sure that you are consistent in your time management and you're consistent in your DMO. So DMO is basically your daily method of operation. And so when we talk about our daily method of operation, we are talking about basic things that we need to do that will get our business to the success that we want it to be. And so what we use is we use our high five paying activities. Now these are, the first high paying activity we have is sharing. And this is pretty much the basics of what we do. And that is sharing our story, sharing our journey, sharing our experience with other people. And we do this either through Facebook posting or we do this through talking to people face to face, or we do this through Messenger, talking to people on Messenger. Another way that we share is we also share by adding value to people's lives. So whether we are doing this on Facebook as part of our posting, then we do this as well. So sharing the love, sharing your journey, sharing some value, however you may see it. Now, when you look at using sharing in your DMO, it's actually pretty easy. If you're already out and about and you're already like meeting your friends for lunch, or you're at work and you're chatting with your work colleagues or any customers that come in, you already have the opportunity to be able to share if it comes up in conversation. We don't want you to go around and sell to people. So last thing we want you to do, you need to be authentic in whatever you're doing. And so whatever you are naturally doing anyway, if it comes up in conversation, then see it as an opportunity to share. Generally, when we, you know, if somebody asks us, say we haven't seen someone for a while, we're meeting friends for lunch, we haven't seen them for a long time, and they'll say, so what are you doing now? And you can say, hey, well, actually, I'm really good right now, I'm doing this. And you can share either what you're doing with your business, or you can share your health and the health improvements that you've had on it, just in general conversation. And if they're interested to know more, then you can tell them more. Otherwise, you can just leave it at that. That's what sharing is. Sharing is offering an opportunity for someone to ask us more about what we're doing. And if you are doing this on Facebook, as long as you are posting between 2 and 3 times a day, honestly, that will take you maybe 5 minutes for each post. So generally what I've done in the past is I have chosen morning between 8 and 9 a.m, midday between midday and 1, and between 5 and 6 in the evening. These are the high traffic times for Facebook generally, because people are either just got to work or on their way to work, they're in their lunch break, or they just got home from work, and generally they want to unwind or catch up on the latest Facebook news. How exciting. But you know, there is no hard and fast rule. You can post whenever you feel like posting. If you forget, it doesn't matter. So as long as you are posting at least twice a day, 3 times is the best. And that will take, what, 5 minutes each? So that's 10 minutes out of your day at least, maybe 15. Sometimes posts take less time than that even. Now, the next high-paying activity we have is reach outs. Reach outs is another really, really important part of your daily method of operation, or DMO. Now, these are opportunities to network and talk to people about what you are doing, finding out what their pleasure or pain points are, making new friends. So reach outs can be going into Facebook groups, interest groups that you're in, posting and or commenting on other people's posts and starting a conversation to make new friends and to take an interest in people. The other way you can do reach outs is by direct reaching out to them on Messenger. And this means just starting up a general conversation. If you haven't spoken to somebody for a long time, you know, and you might go to their page and have a look at something that they've just posted. They might have just posted photos of a family holiday, and you can send them a message and say, wow, I'm loving your photos. It's been ages since I've seen you. Your kids are growing up. How are you doing? So find a reason to send them a message, an authentic reason, and send them a message. Another way that we can reach out and network with people is through loving and commenting on their posts. So this is something that you can actually put into your DMO if you want. Now you can do either or. I think the most important thing to be doing is to reaching out and making conversations in Messenger and adding new friends, if anything. I think anything over and above that, like if you wanted to add loving and commenting on people's posts and asking them questions on their posts, then I think that can be an extra. If you're squashed with time, you've only got a certain amount of time, then I would say do maybe 2 reach outs, which will take you 2 minutes out of your day. And then maybe go into a Facebook group, which again will take you maybe 5 minutes, find a post, add a new friend. Oh, I found another really good way of adding new friends too. So something else I've just discovered recently, which I did tell Maxine about, is that I've discovered that people follow you, right? So if you go to your followers, have a look at their profile, find out where they live, have a look at, you know, like Facebook stalk them, find out what you know, if they look like the kind of person that you'd love to chat with and get to know a little bit more. Send them a friend request, send them a message and say, hey, I see you've been following me. Thanks so much. It's great to know that I'm, you know, adding value somewhere. And then just ask them a little bit about them. Oh, I see you live in the States. I'd love to go to the States. Or, you know, just start a conversation with them. And it's amazing how many new friends you get that way. Just don't do it on all one day or you'll go to Facebook jail. Maxine knows all about Facebook jail for adding too many friends. So that's a really good way of doing it, but it is time consuming. So I would suggest if you've got very little time, then maybe do like 2 a day. It's another good way of making you finding new friends, making new friends. Okay, and the next high-paying activity is follow-ups. Follow-ups is another one that's really, really important. So follow-ups means you are following up on anybody who you've sent a link to about the business or you have spoken to about the product at any time. And so if you've sent a link to somebody, follow them up within 2 days later, asking them what they loved about the link you sent them and whether it resonated with them, or if they have any other questions. If you don't hear from anybody, if you don't hear back from them, if they don't reply to you leave it for a week, send them another message and ask them if they're still interested. And then after that, if they still don't reply to you, leave them for a couple of months and then just do a general, hey, how you doing? Follow up. Don't even mention the business or the product, but just a general conversation. Now, they will take, again, like when you're reaching out to people, they will take 2 minutes at the most each. So if you're stuck for time, say you've got half an hour, and hey, this best thing for you guys to have, see, that's called a diary. It's called a diary. Best thing in the world to have. So if you're busy working people and you have limited time in your day, use a diary and block out parts of your day for Juice Plus. So like, this is my Juice Plus time. And it might be that you have half an hour for lunch. Block off 10 minutes of that lunchtime, or even block off your whole lunchtime and do Juice Plus while you're eating your lunch. If you're a real rocket diva, you can do that, Karen?
Absolutely.
I know, you can do that. And then, like half an hour at the end of your day. Find some time in your day, as long as you have blocked off some time, maybe like 5 minutes in the morning for a post, 5 minutes lunchtime for a post, and maybe half an hour at the end of your day for a post, and to do your follow-ups and your reach-outs. Your follow-ups, your reach-outs in one post should take you no more than half an hour. And if you put that in your diary every single day, even if you have a day where it's crazy and you have things on in the evening as well, just fit 10-minute blocks in throughout your day, and it makes it so much easier, especially knowing that you've got it in your diary. You can see it and you can go, well, that's my non-negotiable. I have to get that done today. Because what we find is when you're consistent, one, it means that people are seeing your posts, because the more people you reach out to and speak to in Messenger, and the more people you love and comment on their posts and on Facebook, and the more posting you're doing, the more people are viewing your posts. The more friends that you're adding, the more people you'll see who are seeing your posts. So those are our basic DMOs to be doing every day. Everyday consistency, even Sundays, guys, even Sundays. At least as long as you are just posting, like I have Sunday off generally, but I post. I always post on a Sunday still, and sometimes I even do calls on a Sunday if I have to fit in with people, but generally I don't do my follow-ups or reach-outs until every other day, as long as you are still posting. Now, the other DMOs we have is our events, so making sure you're on an event at least once a week. So, and that's all part of learning how to share your story, learning about the product and hearing other people's stories so that you can build that belief in the product, and also build the belief in the business and the industry, because that's another thing that people share is their business stories, and you learn how the business works. That's not something that you add, that's not something that becomes part of your DMO. So that's something that you add into besides your DMO. So say another half an hour during the whole week. So you don't have to be doing this on a daily basis. Can someone remind me what our last high paying activity is, Maxine? Can you remember? I'm just having a blank right now. I'm just look at my photos. Reach outs, sharing, and events. I've said.
Because it's not sending out links.
No, no. Hang on, I will find it.
Posting, reach outs, follow ups, events,
Here it is. I've got it. Customer care.
Oh, yes.
Amen.
It's the one I'm not so good at that I have forgotten.
Okay. Yeah, actually, my customer care is not that great at the moment because I don't have as many because my focus is on getting team. But customer care is really important, but this is something else that you don't have to do every single day. So as long as you set aside, so what I do is I set aside a Friday for my customer care, and customer care for me looks like checking in on with my customers. So I have my follow-up sheet that I don't know if I've spoken about this before, that's in the Soul Tribe files. It's the customer follow-up sheet, and I use this to put down what dates I need to follow up on my customers. So I follow up on them every week for the first 4 weeks, and then every month after that. And then I do a follow-up call just before their product's due to come out. And I usually send out a welcome card when they start, and if they cancel their order after the first shipment, I will send out a card saying, thank you so much for your order. I'm sorry you're no longer with us, something like that. And if they reship, then I will send them a card saying, thank you for your reorder, and I'll send them a little gift as well. And I usually send like a little gift with their first order as well. So that's what my customer care looks like. Every now and then, if I have a VIP customer who continues to order, every now and then I'll just send them a gift and saying, hey, you're amazing, thank you for your order, with a little gift. And then I always send out Christmas gifts as well. So customer care, you can leave for one day, and you can do, and honestly, my customer care takes me 5 to 10 minutes. But if you're a rock star and you've got like hundreds of customers, it might take you half an hour. Like I used to be, but I don't anymore.
Mine definitely takes 5 minutes.
Yours does? Yeah, mine does these days too. Mine took 5 minutes. I wrote out 2 cards and sent out one. Well, no, that was Friday. Sent out 1 message. So yeah, it's a bit sad. So that just means that on a Friday or whatever day you choose that suits you, you just set aside 10 minutes for your customer care, or an extra 15 or 20 minutes or whatever. So make sure putting them into your diary is really, really important, and blocking that out and making that a non-negotiable to make it happen, because guys, I can talk about all the vision in the world and all the training in the world, but at the end of the day, you've got to get into action. If you're not setting aside time for your DMO, then nothing's happening for you, nothing's changing. So, questions? Fire them at me. Spotlight is on you, babe.
How do I see who's following you?
How do you see who's following you? Great question.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm into that one.
I find it or I can't find it.
Okay, so you go to your Facebook, you go to your own page, so your face page, and then you go to friends. No, you go to friends, your friends.
3 of them.
Friends.
Yeah, all 3 of them.
Yep.
Yeah, Pete's got 3 friends. Yay for you.
Oh, I've got 348. Yeah.
You got freaking 48? I think you got
No,
more than that.
348.
Oh, well done, girlfriend. Go, you.
I've got 392.
Oh, you suck. Fights on, buddy.
I won't tell you how many I've got then. I'll just be showing off.
3,000?
Not quite, no. No, that would be up there with Penny Moa, right? 4,000 and something, was it?
Really?
That scene? Oh, yeah. She's a little...
Maybe I've got about 4,500 or something.
Yeah. No, I've only got just over 1,000. So then what you do is you go to, oh, you're on your phone. It might be different for you, babe. Yeah, so I'm just going to go and share my screen actually, so I can show you guys at the same time. I'm just going to make sure it's on Facebook before I do that.
I guess I should accept the 44 friend requests I've got then.
Well, yeah, you can, but Kieran, they might be JP people.
Oh no, these are all my people from my previous life and rockets and yeah.
Oh, really? Yes, accept them. Go for it. Okay, so I'm just going to show you on here because it might work on a laptop better than the phone because the phone it doesn't seem to come up. So go to your page, go to your friends.
Yes.
See that? 1,089. Woohoo! She's doing it. Okay.
It's okay. I like challenges.
So now if you see all these little things that have come up underneath your friend's title.
Yes.
You see more?
Yes.
Go to following.
Yeah, following.
Go down to following and it will come up with, or no, you want followers. The people who are following you. And then what you do is you just go through and check them out first because obviously you don't want to be inviting friends to your page that are from Pakistan or India where there's no JP. I don't mean to be shallow, but we want to remember that we've got to be efficient on our Facebook page and we want to be sharing to people who actually could be customers.
Yes.
Or potential teams. So you might have to do it on the laptop. Yeah, I don't know how to do it on the phone. Sorry, guys, the screen's too small. Any other questions?
I don't have anybody following me.
Do you?
I don't believe it.
Kieran.
No. Well, where do I see it? Go in.
Oh,
It says
okay.
following, right?
Sorry. Head, that's why.
Yeah, I'll share again. Oh, no, hang on. We don't want that. We're not sharing that. Thanks.
What if I don't like some of the people that are being friends? I don't like some of these people.
So some of these people that have sent you a friend request, you don't like them. Well, if you don't like them, you don't have to follow or be friends with them, Kieran.
Okay.
Yeah, remember that we get to choose who we want in our team. So, but when you say you don't like them, as in you don't like their energy, their vibe.
There's been too much drama in the past, and I don't like how they've treated people in the past, and that's never changed.
Okay,
so
well then don't add them,
do
honey. Yeah, no, don't add them. Yeah, it's your choice. So what you do is you go to friends, right? So we're in friends.
Check.
And then you see along here with all these little tight headings, go to more, and then go to followers. So see when you click on more, there's a little a drop box.
Yeah, I don't have that quite yet.
Oh, you don't have followers yet? No. Do you have following?
How sad is that?
Do you have following? Who you're following?
Yes.
Okay.
I have that.
Okay. So then to get some followers, it really helps to be public. Do you have a public profile?
Oh, yeah, probably not. Yeah, I've because of what I used to be in, most of my stuff's locked down. Right then. Okay, time to let the world in.
Because people will follow you if they can see your stuff, and if you're inspiring like you are, then people should want to follow you. So if you make yourself a public profile, people, and I have had people message me saying, wow, I love what you're doing, can I know more about your product? So, and that's just because I have a public profile.
What time is it?
Okay.
8:33. Any other questions before I love you and leave you, ladies? And Pete?
I had 50 followers.
Sorry?
I had 50 followers, Tanya.
50?
And guess how many I friended? One. One. They were all just weird guys from, you know, Africa and Pakistan and, you know.
Okay, I've friended 10 already, and I've only been through about a third of my list.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Peach just asked how you make your profile public. Okay, so shall we do this one? Should we do screen share for this one, Kieran, or have you worked that one out? Is yours public, Maxine, your profile?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
So we'll share the screen again. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to go to, now I think it's the more up the top.
Isn't it the big more? Or
Edit profile. See here, edit profile.
check.
Okay, now you want to go, oh, I know what you do. Here, go to settings. And then go to, is it privacy?
Privacy.
It's privacy, yeah. Privacy, and you go, who can see your future posts? And you can, mine says public. See that? What does yours say?
Oh.
What does yours say, Kieran?
Mine just says friends. Oh, I'm nervous about this one. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
You can
God.
You can do it, Kieran. You can do it.
I don't want any freaks following me.
Privacy.
Oh,
You've got privacy on you. You might have to do it on here too.
who can see this? All right, Maxine and Tanya.
Have you done it?
Oh, no, I'm about to push my screen now. Oh, God.
So
Okay,
proud
public.
of you. So proud of you. You're amazing.
Oh, God. Okay.
Look at the facials going on there.
Choose audience.
Choose audience. Yeah, so you can choose public or.
But I have to go now.
Public.
Okay, lovely
Bye.
to see you.
Thank
Public.
Bye.
Bye.
Like that.
You've done it too. So Pete's done it as well, Kieran. You're not the only one.
Be brave, Kieran.
Oh, kia kaha, kia toa. Yeah, done it. Lights on, Pete.
She's done it. She's done it. Oh, good on you. That's great.
Okay, so wait a minute. As of this day, how many friends do you have, Pete? 392? Just saying, no competition. 392. We're starting at 348.
She's totally going to compete with you.
Tanya, how many do you have? 1,000?
1,088.
Okay, 088. We are now the 20th of March. Rightio.
Would you like to come back and re-evaluate at a later time?
We're creating some statistics here.
We can do some statistical analysis in a month. How about that?
That sounds fabulous. So the 20th of April, you're on.
Yes. Well, we'll
Right.
check in again.
I love it.
You're holding some friends that you got to go and grab a hold of friends, aren't you?
She's got a list of 50 friend requests there. She's going to read adding them.
20 times more than you did. I got one.
I've got 44 in the pipeline, so we're going to roll with this.
44 on the pipeline. Oh my goodness.
That should give me something, and let's just hope we all blow up exponentially. Lights on. We're good.
Good on you. Good on you.
Nothing like a little competition. It'll keep me
motivated.
Yeah, motivated or on my toe. Now it's a friendly competition, of course. Friendly.
It is. Yeah, he's a man after all, Kieran.
And this means what, my dear?
I love her challenge. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, but I'm a woe man. Woe man, in it?
Yeah.
I'm a woe man, so man, woe man. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. Okay. No, it'll keep me
Sorry? Any more questions there, Kieran? Please? about what we just
No, I've just got to do the work. To be honest, I'll be honest, a bit slack. You know what I mean? And just like it's like this was customized for me, the struggling for time aspect. But it's about confidence and belief in self. Like I think we've said, it's been a bit of a self-development, massive tsunami wave that I've been rolling through right now. So
yeah.
I'll get there.
Yeah, and I know that you know that self-development is fantastic and it's necessary, but so is action. So and it's just deciding, well, you know, I can do this even with my busy lifestyle because I know that you're busy. I know you're a really busy person, and it's just setting aside that time and making sure that you actually just do it, because it's really hard when you've had a long day and you come home, the last thing you want to do is actually do more work. But I find now that because I used to be terrified of doing invites, I used to be terrified of doing my follow-ups. I love them now. I actually do them.
You know, with the events and stuff that we have on Tuesdays at 7,
yeah,
can we invite, like as teamies, we can invite other people that are interested in stuff? It's sort of like an open thing, right? We'd say, hey, we've got another event going on, blah, blah, blah. Okay, good. Just making sure I'm on the right page. That's
what they're for. So you've got a number of options that you can send people when you're inviting them. Have you seen the inviting verbiage in Team Love that Kat's put up for the 90 and 90 challenge?
Probably been a bit inundated with all that stuff. So yes, I've probably seen it, but I need to circle back.
Do you want me to tag you in it?
Yes, please. That would be good.
There's some really good inviting verbiage in there. Really nice and easy to use, and I find I'm getting great responses with it. So you've got a number of options to choose. You can either invite them to the event on Tuesday night, but I tend to only do this if it's like a Monday or something, and or Monday or Tuesday, and I can say, hey, we've got an event tomorrow night, do you want to hop on? Or we've got an event tonight. But if it's like Friday or, you know, it's like Wednesday, I wouldn't invite them to an event. You can invite them, you can add them to my Ignite Your Soul opportunity group if they're spiritual. So if they're spiritually minded, you can use that group that you are in.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if you remember that one. There's a video of me.
I do. Yeah.
So for anyone that's spiritually minded, you can add them into there. And
I can add Pauline. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then there is the Team Freestyle events, recorded events album.
Yes.
And there's lots of different ones in there. There's also some really good express ones in Team Love New Zealand album. Some really good, really good. So I've been sending out Pete's launch actually to a lot of people because it's only half an hour. We want to send out the ones that are half an hour rather than an hour because it's too long. So
I think with most of the people that I know, 30 minutes is about the only capture time I have, and that 60 minutes will be too long for everybody. So I think it's from a quote unquote marketing standpoint.
It's way too long. Oh, Pete.
What?
He's been mean, Kieran, and he's cancelled his friend request to you.
No, I didn't have one. I just seen one.
No.
He sent you a friend request. Oh, I thought you.
Aren't you lucky,
Pete?
Please check your phone, mister. Now you're going to see all my...
You gotta make juicy friends.
Now what do we do with our juicy plussy people? Do we just connect with all of them or what?
Well, what I do is I'm friends with a lot of juicy people, heaps actually, but I unfollow the ones that are not my. So the only ones I follow are my team, so all you guys, and my direct upline like Kat, Shannon, Miranda, and just one other person. So I also follow Denise Ambrose, but that's because I love her posts and things. I find her really inspiring. But all the other juicy people I unfollow. So if you can unfollow them, then they won't come up in your news feed. Because you still want to be able to see some posts, because it's really good, you know, it gives you the option to use their posts or to get some ideas around how you can do your own posting.
Well, I like Katrina's, I like Kira's, Lindsay, the agent, I like.
Yeah, I follow her.
Because I like what she does. Haven't really got into too many others at this point. You know what I mean? Like with all the talks and stuff. But okay, I just got to make new friends in New Zealand, because most of the people on this friendship list are all American.
But that's
everybody
okay,
in the north,
because you can still build a business in America, Kieran. You can still do that. There's no stopping you from doing that.
Okay.
If you want to. It's just that it's also nice to have a local team. So all the friends, all the people you work with, do you put all your work colleagues on your Facebook friend list?
0.
There we are. So just start with the people that you know and just look for their names and add them. That's all I've ever done over the years.
Yeah, I guess it's because of, obviously because of the industry that I was in, there's certain friends I would used to have and family, just because, but you know, I'm all good. We're all public now. So. Yeah, but struggle.
If your colleagues are seeing what you do on your Facebook friend list or on your Facebook, then they're going to become interested and be asking you questions about it.
So should I tap into all the mothers and the parents at Hatara School too while I'm at it?
Absolutely, go for it.
Oh, God help me.
What's that?
We are.
Did you have something to say? Okay.
What do you have to say, PG? Oh, you. Oh. Right. I gotta love and leave you. I gotta go make some friends on the planet. Bye.
Okay, guys. Any other questions before we leave you? Before Rocket Diva goes and does her thing and rockets through a friend list.
Hey, Pete, Mark 10 with my hair on fire.
But you just done your hair, don't do that?
Oh, no, it's okay. It'll be curly tomorrow. We all good. Oh.
All right, no other questions then?
No, thank you. I think we have got our mission ready for this evening.
Great.